So Steve knows where I'm going. Chubby Walrus
Oh my
knows.
god.
So mushrooms. Have you had mushrooms? Like, have you ever
Oh
I
smoked
have
weed or?
not
god.
yet.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
I want to try mushrooms. I have smoked weed in the past, but I stopped smoking weed because I didn't like the effects of it.
Okay, yeah,
One of them, the last time I smoked it, it had me have a severe panic attack, and I don't know what the heck happened. I was like, I'm never doing this again.
yeah.
But I smoked it for like a year or two before that happened, and I was like, no, I'm good.
See, I look at weed as weed. They're nat right. Mushrooms and weed are both natural. Weed has a
Yeah,
higher effect into your own like subconscious almost because like I think weed enhances all of your stuff, right? Like if you are socially weird, you're gonna feel socially weird. If you're ADD, you're ADD. So it's like almost like it allows a deeper gateway into yourself. Where so for me, like I'll be like, dude, I'm way too high, and then I'm like, no, I'm not too high. I'm too myself. I'm too ADD. I need to refocus my thoughts. This is what happens when I don't have proper thoughts and I'm not structured. So it's like
right.
for me it's kind of like that where mushrooms are a big connection to like yourself with the world around you, and that's what makes I think mushrooms so beautiful. And like I think mushrooms are interesting because like the Bible doesn't really say anything other than like what shrimp and apples or something. They tell you like what there's a
Hmm.
fish or something not to eat, right? There's
I
something
think it's
weird in there.
shellfish or something like
Shellfish,
that.
yeah. They don't say anything about mushrooms, and like mushrooms are almost like a son Steve and this pastor guy in the city. I think like mushrooms are like God's like green creature that he created to just control the vegetation because he's like, look, dude, I'm busy dealing with each and every person on this earth. When they want to talk, I'm gonna be there for them. So I can't do I could do a lot, but let me just focus on my people, my flock, my you know, and then so he gave mushrooms to communicate with everything else. And they're I mean they're interesting.
I borderline feel like Moses was on shrooms when he went to the mount. When he went to Mount Zion, I really think he was on shrooms.
What
Because
was he
how are you
doing?
sitting there watching a bush burn and you're talking to the bush? like,
Really?
That's a good
you know,
point. Good point.
when I think about it, because I have friends. We're kind of on this spiritual journey together. I have friends who have, done mushrooms and they've had a shaman and different things like that. And they talk about how connected to the world that they felt, just like you said, like they were like, it's almost like they saw, you ever seen Avatar with the blue people?
Yeah.
It was almost like that, like how he experienced it, how literally everything was connected with each other. So when I think about like stories in the Bible, a lot of times I just be putting those concepts together where it's just like, in order for him to have an experience like that, he has to be so far off into some type of realm. And the only other way you can get there is off of like shrooms. like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I can see that. It's funny.
Yeah.
That's
And
interesting. Who is that?
there's a
Moses?
yeah, Moses. There's actually, you ever heard of Gaia? Gaia?
I don't know yet.
No.
It's an app. So it's an app that just has a whole bunch of like spiritual and psychological like shows and documentaries and different things on there. And there's this one series that talks about psychedelics, and it actually delves into some art that was like hidden in a cave somewhere, and it was literally like Moses, and at Moses' feet were mushrooms, and it was like the art was like 2 or 3 thousand years old, and that's why they said that Moses was on mushrooms, because apparently they had found this ancient tomb of artwork. But if you ever get the like app, I'll send you, or I'll send Steven the
You
show
can
and y'all can
send
check it out.
David too.
Yeah, I just seen it. It's GAIA
You got
TV.
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
you gotta join the Discords that Dave built.
No, that you built. It's you built.
No,
Uh,
that's curious. I'm curious to watch that.
yeah, it's funny because I never knew what that was. I always see that channel. It's on. They got it on YouTube TV and stuff. It's It's only like maybe like $6 or something. Yeah, I've seen that. So that's what that is, huh? I just pulled it up.
Yeah,
It's Ancient
So
Civilizations Decoded.
it's worth it though, right?
it's so worth it.
Yeah.
So worth it.
Personal
Yeah, 'cause
So if
transformations and
you're
alternative healing content.
I mean, honestly, Dave and I have done mushrooms. Dave's done them more than I have. They are great. It's not something you take every day, though, Dave. But
my friend
or you
actually
don't take 'em anymore.
microdoses.
Oh boy, here we go, Dave.
I'll have a nice micro. I love a nice
He
micro.
was microdosing for a while. It's just
Yeah.
not for me.
Yeah, I did it for almost like 2 years. It's funny when you find out what your proper dosage is. Like it's interesting. I know a guy who's like a complete junkie, heroin addict, all this shit, and he's who I got my mushrooms from the very first time. And it's funny because it was just so random that he just gave me mushrooms. Then when I started having mushrooms, I brought him up to the barber shop and I went to give him some, and he goes, how much is this? And I say, what do you mean? He goes, what's the weight of this? I go, I don't know, why? And he goes, dude, I don't mess with mushrooms unless I know. I'm like, dude, it's just it's a little mushroom. I'm like, it's fine. He goes, I know my limit on microdosing. I was like, holy shit, this is a dude who's like addicted to heroin and all this shit. But it's funny because I think that mushrooms are so interpersonal and connect you with like everything. It will pull his demons out, and because they teach you everything that you know.
Yeah.
And if you don't,
Yeah.
if you're just living and you're not putting the stuff that you know you're supposed to be living for into play, it's rough on you. It's rough because it's the biggest connection to your subconscious you'll ever have. So, I mean,
100%.
yeah, you really got to put everything into play. It's beautiful. But
Yeah.
Okay,
Except
so
for,
the show on Gaia is called Psychedelica, and it's called the Holy Mushroom Theory.
Okay.
Okay.
Holy mushroom theory.
Yeah, season 1, episode 11.
That's awesome.
Huh. Oh wait, so Amanda, do you believe in the vibrations too?
I do. I believe in all
Okay.
that.
Oh man, you're on a roll. How come this is not in your profile?
Because I don't know. It's because sometimes it's hard for me to explain or talk to other Christians about this because I'm still Christian. Like a lot of my foundation is based in Christianity, but when I try to talk to them and expand their mindset, they're kind of like, that's a little demonic or that's weird or whatever. And I just be like, no, it's not. It's literally all the same thing.
No, I mean vibrations aren't demons though. Like tarot cards
not.
or mediums.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah, exactly. But I think because they don't understand it, they just kind of just write it off as something that we shouldn't be, dabbling in. And I'm like, I'm clearly fine. I'm not.
Yeah, but you're not.
Not
Yeah,
anything
you're
dark.
not. Yeah, you're not channeling anything. I guess the argument you can make is that you're inebriated, so it's easier for something to latch onto you. But I mean, Dave's. What about your vibrations, Dave? With what's that guy's name that goes out in the woods all the time?
Buddy Chris George. No, it's interesting. Like, I look at I don't know. I get weird with that because people say like about multiple universes and stuff with vibrations. They're like linked, and it's like if you believe in vibrations, you got to believe that there's only one of you. Like people are like, oh, tangent universe. It's like, dude, for another Dave, another Steve, another Amanda to live on another universe, there would be no possible way to vibrations. Like we're all our own independent people, and we build a path based on the trials and tribulations we go through and what we learn from them. So like nobody will ever like be you. Like we're one and only, which is uninteresting. But I don't know. I like the nature. I think that we could all like connect with the different stuff. Like I don't know. I guess truthfully I don't know enough about vibrations. I just I like to see the trees. Like I like to look at a tree and know that it's done its job. It's standing through the days of time, and it's just up there.
Yeah.
And waving through the sky, and just it's beautiful. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, what about energies? Do you believe in energies though?
Yeah, I think that we all project. We all
Yeah.
project different energies, and I mean that's right. Like energies attract.
Yeah, and what's crazy, I'm an empath, so I pick up on a lot of different things and a lot of different energies, and people don't understand that either. When I tell them I'm like, I got a bad feeling about this person, or that person is, good or something, like whatever I would say. So I'm very sensitive to people.
Yeah.
That's good.
I always look at it though as each and every person has the ability to be good, like, and that's what I think, like, and that's what I don't
They
understand
do,
with,
for
like,
sure.
yeah, so like that's with the Christian thing, like you could, I mean, unfortunately, like you could take something so precious, like a life, and you could find, like forgiveness, which is crazy to me, but I mean, I guess that's what I don't know, it's what I don't understand. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
trust
a
me,
lot.
I completely understand.
Yeah.
I've been in this thing my whole life, and I'm just now starting to understand certain concepts.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. When are
On
you
that
guys?
note, we
Fun.
probably should go to bed.
When are you guys
Yeah.
meeting
Or
up?
wait, I don't know. What's
Um,
your schedule like this week? Because mine's
all right.
blasted.
Mine is too, and then half of next week is already gone. So, I don't know. We can
figure it
chat. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
You know what you guys
Yeah,
should
we'll
do?
figure it
You
out.
should have an evening date. I'll let you guys take my telescope, and you can head up to the tip of the thumb up in Port Austin. So it'd be a nice like date, like a 2-hour drive, hang out, chat it up, stop, have a picnic, and then they got a dark spot out at Port Austin, and you could take the telescope and you could look at the moon.
Dave, you're being creepy again, man.
No.
Being creepy, man.
This is a good date. It's a good date. God, I just
That's,
want
You
somebody
guys
to learn
that's
how to
not
use.
first date, man.
I just want
It's
somebody to
definitely not
learn how
first
to
date,
use
but
my
you guys have
telescope.
a great night. I'm going to bed.
All right, good playing with you. I'll talk to you
Yeah.
later.
All right.
I did.
All right, dude. Well, good playing with you. I'll hit you
Yeah.
up tomorrow.
All right, man.
Are you gonna go watch Gaeta or Gaia?
Yeah. We'll just get one of the app, and we'll just share it.
Okay. All right. Well, let me know. Let me know how it goes. I gotta go to bed, or else I'm gonna
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do that same thing.
fuck tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right,
Good
dude.
playing with you.
Yeah. Let's see ya. Oh man. It's bedtime. No, Ducky. What's up? Okay. Well, on that note, it was a fun and interesting conversation. I enjoy people. I've been enjoyed that. And now, we're going to bed. Gotta kick this COVID thing. It's all a lie.